Okay. So have a look at our unit 9, yeah? So we're going to do unit 9 today, correct?
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
well done, well done, well done. So unit 9 is living in another country. Hey, to all of you. Yes, living in another country. Okay. So getting started, I want you to think about these questions. Have you thought about these questions? Yes. Living in another country, number one. Have you ever lived in another country? You do now.
Yes, yes, all. All in England, another
All
country.
of you, all
Yeah.
of you, or all of us, if you are included, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. So number two, if you have, which you have, what was different about that country? So what is the difference between your country and England?
The weather.
Beautiful.
Find the weather.
The weather,
The weather
food,
and religion.
kinds of people,
Religion.
accent.
accent, language.
Religion. Religion.
Yes.
England is lands, but Portugal no is land. Is different.
Island, an island. Beautiful, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Well done.
You
Culture.
Culture. Very
Different
good.
food.
Different food, different
Grammar.
people.
A lot of religion here.
Not many
Religion.
not
Religion.
contact, oh, religion.
A lot. A lot.
A lot
Yeah.
of different religions.
Yes,
Yes.
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 Indian and a lot.
Well done. Yeah.
climate,
The weather.
cooking.
Yes.
Weather.
Ah, yes.
Cooking.
Different cooking, yes.
We can say cuisine. Yeah.
Yes.
Cooking.
Different cuisine.
Different people.
Yeah.
England has a lot of people, different.
Beautiful.
Culture.
Yeah, different people, different culture. Good. Okay. Yes, well done. Lovely. Okie dokie. Let's go to number 3 question. What new experiences did you have? I'm going to listen one by one. What new experiences did you have? Okay, you can raise your hand if you want to start. Yes, and then I can start. So what new experiences? Volunteers? Celia, please. Good.
My first experience here is go to the pub. Yes, it's
What?
many pub in Liverpool.
Very popular. Yeah, going to the
Yes.
pub. Yeah, good.
Yes, the people, I think in the weekday they are normally, they like to go to have the, just a lifestyle in here for the lifestyle
Yes.
in here in Liverpool. It's going to pub.
Yes, in England. Yeah,
Okay.
in England, the whole of England, it's very popular, very cultural to go to the pub. Even
Yes.
if you don't drink alcohol, you can go for pub lunch.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
There are different pub for different, just like the elderly, some pub is for elderly, some for the youngest.
Beautiful.
And
Yeah.
yes.
There is an experience for everybody. Yeah, good. Well done, Celia.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anybody else?
New discoveries and knowledge.
Knowledge.
Yes,
Mhm.
knowledge discoveries.
New discoveries, new findings. Yeah, new experience, knowledge.
About everything.
Yes. Well done.
Many charity people
Ariane?
is charity. People is charity here. many charity.
Many charities. There are many charities in the UK. So what experience did you have with that, Ariane? What experience did you have?
I am voluntary in my church.
Nice.
It is looks good in UK for job or work.
Yes, good. Yeah, it looks good. Tell me, what church is it, Ariane? Spellow? No.
No. It's English and Jesus Christ last days.
Okay, last days. Okay, well done, Ariane. Good. So you've had lots of experience with charities, voluntary work. Beautiful.
Yeah.
This is really good. Yeah, perfect. Nice. Anybody else? New experiences? Saha.
I have known how can I depend for myself on myself.
Depend on myself.
Yes, and I can act now sometimes because I know language here.
Yes.
So this is the best for me.
Independence.
Oh yes,
Good.
because I am very afraid.
Good. Very well. Well done. Independence. Good. Lovely. Anybody else? New experiences in Andre?
The Queen, the Elizabeth Queen, is very popular.
Monarch.
Very, very popular.
She's very popular.
Yeah.
especially in June.
Love her.
Well done. Yes.
And
I saw the Queen. I saw the Queen in 2019. Yeah. She driving the car. She wasn't driving. She passed. Lisa.
when happy, I had a good experience, but I had one bad experience, unhappy.
Okay.
When begin here, youngs attack the house because the youngs have a problem and other people live in the house because I live in share the house.
Yes.
Up to maybe 1 year and a half, live here 10, 11 people. These people live in other rooms, but you youngs have a problem together. These people live here, attack the house every day. This
Your
to me, and
house.
yes, my house in living now.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Yes. I and my son had a bad experience, but a partir, não sei falar, a partir desse momento.
From this moment.
From this moment, I and my son more strong. This moment not have a problem because the youngest have a problem and other people. These people move the house. And happy the people is Brazilian men. One
Really?
woman, yes, one woman, another people is just Brazilian. This moment I live here alone, I and my son, and one Bangladesh. No live more Brazilian and happy.
Wow. Yeah.
These youngest in front of my house, my neighbors, 15 years old, 8, 9, 10 years old.
Jesus.
16, 15, 14.
Yeah. Very young children.
But this moment is quiet.
Yes. Okay. It's sorted. Yeah. All right.
Yes, every day when I go outside, I and my son, I see these youngsters in the streets. But I walk. Yes, I walk. Not have a problem to me. Okay, attack the house, attack the house. Problem with the policy, consul, police, consul, landlord. Yes, but I talk to police. If youngs attack me, attack I say to the police.
Good.
I go out in the street. if youngs attack me and my son have a problem, because if I attack young, you take me for prison. But youngs do everything. Police nothing.
Yeah, wow, very
This
different.
to me is a bad news experience, but no problem.
Yes, a bad experience you had.
I think this is child vandalized because in Brazil have more problem. In another country have more problem.
Yes, there are more problems in other countries. Yeah.
Depending what you where you live or street. I live in L5, Liverpool, but have a street is good street for live because
this street is good. Yeah. Okay. All right, Lisa. Oh, internet stopped, Lisa. Your internet. Can you guys hear me? Right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let's continue while Lisa is coming back. So number 4, did the experience change you? Did the experience you have changed you? Yes, Lisa became a better person. Yeah, she's more aware. Yeah, okay. What about you? Did the experience you have changed you? Fabi?
I think I don't have more, como fala, apego às coisas, don't have more
attachment.
Yes, because when I live in Brazil, I leave my house, it's my table, my chair, my car. It's not more real for me.
Beautiful.
Only chair, only car, only.
Yes, me too.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. Yeah. Material.
It doesn't matter more.
Well done. Material
for
things.
Me.
Yeah.
It's changed for me.
Well done. Well done, Fabi. Beautiful. Ellen, yes, the same to you? The same to you, Ellen, yes?
I'm sorry, my internet is down.
No problem, Lisa. Come back.
Yeah, sorry, teacher. My internet is not working, but I try.
Yeah, well done. Keep trying. Well done, Ellen. Well done, girls. Guys, have a look. Exercise 1 in page 40. Yes. In this recording, 5 people speak about a part of their life they spend living in another country. Which country or city did they live and how long did they live there for? So you're going to complete this table, okay?
Okay.
There is a listening tip here that says listening for numbers. So if you are listening for key information like numbers, ask yourself what the number might be. Small numbers or big numbers? Will they be spoken as cardinal numbers like 1, 2, 3, etc.? Or ordinal numbers? First, second, third, okay? So think about the words which they might say with a number, example, years, old, hours, people, percent, okay? So let's complete this table here. I'm going to play audio 28. In the end of the class, I am going to send you in the group the audios and the transcripts so you can continue studying during the week, vocabulary, any verb tenses and things that you didn't get, okay? So I'm going to play, good. I'm going to play audio number 28. Let me share my audio with you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes.
1. I lived in Japan for a year as part of my university degree. 2.
I was born in London, but when I was 6 years old, my parents moved to.
Excuse me, what the meaning of
dot
E.G?
10 years, I lived in Hong Kong.
3.
I lived and worked in Argentina for 6 months just before I went to university.
4.
I moved to Germany when I was about 2 years old with my family, and I lived there until I was about 7, when I was sent to boarding school in the UK.
5.
I was born in Sydney and then moved to London about 5 years ago now.
Okay, sorry, Saha, did you ask something?
What is the meaning of E.G? Years.
In the listening tip, example.
Yeah.
G means example. Good,
Okay.
good question, okay? So you are going to complete this. I'm going to play one more time, okay? So you can listen and complete. One more time. Well done.
1.
I lived in Japan for a year as part of my university degree.
2.
I was born in London, but when I was 6 years old, my parents moved to Hong Kong, and so from the age of 6 to 16, so for 10 years, I lived in Hong Kong.
3.
I lived and worked in Argentina for 6 months just before I went to university.
4.
I moved to Germany when I was about 2 years old with my family, and I lived there until I was about 7, when I was sent to boarding school in the UK.
5.
I was born in Sydney and then moved to London about 5 years ago now.
All right. Let's have a look. Celia, number 2, please. What have you got?
I go to Hong Kong for
10 years.
Hong Kong.
10 years.
Good, good. Well done. 10 years. Well done. Andre, did you get number 3, please?
Argentina, 6 months.
Very good. 6 months. Saha, number 4?
Germany, 5 years.
Excellent. This was a math question, yes? Yeah.
2 until 7.
You had to calculate from 2 to 7, 5 years, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Lisa, 5?
London, 5 years.
Beautiful. That's it. Well done. Where is Ellen gone? Her internet wasn't good. Okay. Now have a look at these guys. I like to, but I don't think it's necessary, but maybe for some of you, it's a good thing. Have a look. So if you are from Hong Kong, what's your nationality?
Hong Kong. China. China.
Celia?
Chinese.
Chinese. Chinese. Repeat, Chinese.
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 Chinese. If you are from Japan, what's your nationality?
Japanese.
Japanese.
Japanese. Good. Japanese. Repeat, Japanese.
Japanese.
Good. If you are from Argentina, what's your nationality?
Argentina.
Argentine.
Argentinian.
Yeah. Argentinian.
Argentinian. You are an Argentinian. Yes.
Argentinian.
If you are from Germany, what's your nationality?
German.
German, good. If you are from London, what's your nationality?
English. British.
England.
English, British,
England.
good.
English.
Yeah, good.
Oh, British.
British, well done. English, British. If you are from Brazil, what's your nationality?
Brazilian.
And what language do you speak?
Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Portuguese. Good, good. And Saha, where are you from?
Egyptian.
So you are
I am
Egyptian. Beautiful. Well done. Egyptian. Repeat. Egyptian.
Egyptian.
Good. Well done. Japanese.
Japanese.
That's it. You know why I do that? Because some of my students, especially Brazilians, they tend to say differently. So I like to double check that. Okay. Well done. Now, where are we? Have we got time? Oh my God, time flies. So part B, yes, on page 40, says, in this recording, Pauline from New Zealand speaks about how she went to live in Austria when she was a student. Read the questions and listen for the numbers in her story. Okay, so I presume you all have read the questions before class, but if you haven't, I give you 30 seconds to read 1 to 5. Okay. Right. So what are you going to be listening to? What are you going to listen to? Words or numbers?
Numbers.
Numbers. Very good. Let's go. I'm going to play audio 29. Okay.
When I was 17 years old, I left New Zealand and went to Austria, which is about a 36-hour flight away. And I lived there with a family for 1 year. And I went to school there. And this has changed my life completely because I learned to speak another language and I got to know another culture. And I think this has changed what has happened in my life, and my life would have been very different if I didn't go away to Austria when I was 17. I lived with a family with a mum and a dad, and I had a host brother and sister who were 8 and 10 years old when I was there. And I lived in a very small village with only 620 people. So it was very different to what I was used to in Wellington. And the people in the village were very friendly and welcoming. There were lots of festivals on all the time. And I didn't get very homesick because everybody was so warm and friendly.
One more time, okay?
When I was 17 years old, I left New Zealand and went to Austria, which is about a 36-hour flight away. And I lived there with a family for 1 year. And I went to school there. And this has changed my life completely because I learned to speak another language and I got to know another culture. And I think this has changed what has happened in my life, and my life would have been very different if I didn't go away to Austria when I was 17. I lived with a family with a mum and a dad, and I had a host brother and sister who were 8 and 10 years old when I was there. and I lived in a very small village with only 620 people. So it was very different to what I was used to in Wellington. And the people in the village were very friendly and welcoming. There were lots of festivals on all the time. And I didn't get very homesick because everybody was so warm and friendly.
Lovely. Let's go. Ariane, what have you got for number 1, please?
I think he's 7.
How old was she?
7.
7? Anybody else?
17.
17.
Good. 17. No problem.
17.
Brilliant. Number 2, Fabi, please.
36 hours.
36 hours, a long flight. So you get a jet lag. Yes, a jet lag.
Yeah.
Yes. Jet lag.
Yeah,
Do you
so
all know the
terrible.
meaning? Yeah, terrible. Number 3, Celia, please.
1 year. He stayed for the year for the whole family.
Very good. 4, Andre.
8 and 10.
8 and 10. Very good. And number 5, Saha.
620.
Excellent. Good listening. 620. That was it. Yes, a very small village. Well done, guys. That's brilliant. Now, page 41. Yes, 41 is the same audio. Okay, let me open here and show you. So I'm gonna give you as homework, okay? Page 41, I'd like you to do it at home during the week. And if you have any problems, let me know, okay? So there is some vocabulary here. Homesick, jet lag, independent traveler, yeah, hostel, host, family. A host family, yes, a family that...
What is backpacking?
Backpacking?
Yeah.
Backpacking is when you put a bag on your back and you go traveling. I've done this when I was in England. I did backpacking around the world.
For travel, okay.
Yeah, 27 countries. Crazy teacher, crazy and young. Okay.
Backpack is object or action?
Backpacking is an action.
Action, okay. I got it.
Backpack is a bag.
I got it.
Beautiful, well done. Let's go to page 42 then. What's the time? We've got time, teacher, no problem. So, because this, when I open the meeting, 40 minutes finishes, I think, this one, if I'm not mistaken. No, I think this is Steve, sorry. I get confused. So let's go, 42, page 42.
42?
Yeah, 41 is homework.
Okay.
42, we are going to look at the same, yeah? So listen again and think about the true and false answers in, no. This is homework. Exercise 3 is going to be homework because you have to think about the true and false. And then we are going to do part C. Okay, very easy, I think. You won't have problems here. Okay. On the next 2 tracks, Celia speaks about how she left England to live in Japan for a gap year. Do you know what a gap year is?
Yes.
Gap year? Yeah?
Yes.
No.
I know gap year.
What's a gap year, Saha?
My son.
It's before.
This is
one moment.
When she high school,
yeah.
Before university.
Yeah. Okay.
This is 1 year. 1 year when the student finish the school or college. This is 1 year you can rest take a rest about this period, about between school and university.
Very good, guys. Thank you. Yes, so it's a space. Yeah.
Is a experience. Is a experience. Experience. Yes.
And you can student travel and job and take experience for anything.
To decide if what they want, yes. So
and
it's
you
a
can
gap.
and you can earn the money from the job or work.
Yes,
in this
good.
period.
Yes, thank you, Sarah. Well done. So it's a gap here. It's a space. A gap is a space. Yeah. In London, we hear that on the underground. We hear mind the gap between the train and the platform.
The platform. Yes.
A gap. It's a space. Okay, a gap here. Well done.
Dani, just 1 year or can be more?
Usually 1 year.
Usually. Okay.
Usually 1 year. Some people take a gap year forever. Never go back.
Some students don't go to the university, work after college.
Yeah, exactly. Well done. Some don't. Well done. So have a look at that. Read the questions and choose the best ending to each sentence. Okay, so number 1, A or B. Number 2, A or B. Number 3, A or B, and so on. Okay, I'm going to play audio 30 for you to complete that. Ready? Okay, steady, go.
A lot of British students between finishing what they call their A-levels and moving to university do something called a gap year, where they often work to earn enough money, and then sometimes they go travelling. So for my gap year, I went to Japan and I stayed with a Japanese family who are friends of friends. And I lived with them, and I knew that when I was out there I would be able to teach English, and so I'd be able to earn enough money to survive. So before I went out, I worked at a company to earn enough money to pay for the flight, and then once I was out there I was able to earn money teaching English. For me it was the first time I'd been away from my family for a long period of time. So I was 18 and I was away for a whole year, and I was living with a Japanese family who are very different from my family, and it really opened my eyes to the differences between Japanese culture, and also made me look at English culture and the way that...
One more time, okay?
A lot of British students between finishing what they call their A-levels and moving to university do something called a gap year, where they often work to earn enough money, and then sometimes they go travelling. So for my gap year, I went to Japan and I stayed with a Japanese family who are friends of friends. And I lived with them, and I knew that when I was out there I would be able to teach English, and so I'd be able to earn enough money to survive. So before I went out, I worked at a company to earn enough money to pay for the flight, and then once I was out there I was able to earn money teaching English. For me it was the first time I'd been away from my family for a long period of time. So I was 18 and I was away for a whole year, and I was living with a Japanese family who are very different from my family, and it really opened my eyes to the differences between Japanese culture, and also made me look at English culture and the way that...
Okay, I've put here the answers for you, okay? I've put also in the group for you to correct. I'm going to send you the audios and the transcript and the answers so you can complete and check. And I'd like you to write a small composition, small paragraph about gap year. So I would like you to research about that. It's something specifically for UK English people do. I don't know if Americans do, they might, Canadians, they might do it, but I know that English people do. So as you are there, I'd like you to research about a gap year and write a paragraph or a composition or an idea or an explanation about it and put in the group. Don't send it only to me, put in the group. Don't worry about mistakes, okay?
Not mistake for writing.
No problem about mistakes, no worries, okay? When I have time, I reply to you about your mistakes, okay? Don't worry, but do it because you get used to it. It's a good way to learn when you write.
Yes, learning from mistakes.
And learning from mistakes, we all do. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful week. Next week, no class. Okay, there is no class next week. Yeah, it's a bank holiday in Brazil. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Children are at home. No class.
Enjoy on your holiday.
Thank you, Sarah. I see you in the following week. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Dani.
God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.